You know, deep in the world of Thai folk wisdom, there's this traditional herbal liquor that's just surrounded by incredible stories, tales of vitality, healing, and, well, raw power. It's called yadong. But what exactly is this mysterious elixir? That's really the big question we're going to try and unpack today. For centuries, it's been talked about as this cure-all, especially for, boosting male virility and helping with issues of sexual dysfunction. But where does the folk medicine stop and the really strong alcohol begin? All right, so here's our plan. We'll start by figuring out what yadong actually is. Then we're going to decode some of its key ingredients. After that, we'll get into the fun stuff, its fascinating names, compare the different formulas for men and women, and wrap it all up with some really crucial safety warnings. So first things first, what are we actually talking about here? See, yadong isn't just a drink. It's more like a living piece of Thai tradition. It's this form of folk wisdom that's been passed down for generations. The idea behind it is actually pretty simple, and it's ancient. You take a bunch of herbs, roots, and botanicals, and you soak them in liquor. The alcohol works like a magnet, pulling out all the active compounds and the good stuff from the herbs, creating this really potent tonic. So, traditionally, people used it for a few main reasons. It was taken to kind of nourish the body, help with general aches and pains, but let's be honest, its most famous use has always been as a serious booster for sexual vitality and performance. But the real magic, or, the science, isn't just in the booze itself. It's all about the herbs. So let's break down one of the most important ingredients you'll find at the heart of a lot of these yadong formulas. Okay, meet krachai. It's often called Thai ginseng, and this root is pretty much the king of many yadong recipes. And now modern science is starting to catch up to why. Its real power comes from its ability to improve blood circulation. And this right here is a really important distinction. Krachai doesn't work by directly flipping a switch on your sex drive. Nope. Instead, what it does is help relax and widen your blood vessels. This improved blood flow is the key. It's the physical effect that helps someone achieve and sustain an erection, tackling one of the main causes of sexual dysfunction head-on. And check out how straightforward the traditional preparation is. You just take the fresh root, add some white liquor to pull out all those active compounds, and then add honey to kind of smooth out the taste. Let it all sit for about 2 weeks, and bam, your elixir is ready. Now, this brings us to what might be the most captivating part of the whole yadong culture, the names. They are often incredibly colorful, a little suggestive, and they tell a whole story all by themselves. In a culture where talking openly about sexuality hasn't always been the norm, these names became this really clever workaround. It was a way to basically advertise what the drink was for without having to say it explicitly. It's like encoded folk wisdom. Let's start with probably the most famous name of all, Du Mai Rulam. The literal translation, well, it gives you a pretty clear picture of the intended effect, right? And this is where the clever wordplay comes in. The name actually comes from a plant that, if you step on it, it just springs right back up. So that resilience is used as this perfect metaphor for the formula's effect on, well, you get it, male stamina. And then some of the names get even more provocative. Take Nongmya Saun. This one translates to sister-in-law's sobbing, which is definitely a name you won't forget. You see what's happening here? It's all about storytelling. The name creates this super vivid, dramatic image of male stamina so powerful that a partner is just left completely overwhelmed. It's an incredible marketing tool, rooted completely in folk language. But hey, don't get the wrong idea. Yadong is not exclusively for men. While the performance-enhancing stuff gets all the attention, there's a really rich tradition of these tonics designed specifically for women's health, too. This slide really lays it out nicely. For men, the whole focus is on strength, on virility. But for women, the formulas are aiming for something different. They're meant to nourish the blood, balance hormones, help with menstrual cycles, and even improve skin health. And of course, you see more of those fantastic names here. For men, you've got these names that just scream power, like elephant power or tiger power. And for women, the names can be just as suggestive, like woman of 100 husbands, which hints at enhanced vitality, or a bit more direct, like blood beauty tonic. Okay, now we need to get to what is, without a doubt, the most important part of this whole discussion. Like with any potent substance, especially something with alcohol and powerful herbs, you absolutely have to understand the risks involved. Let me be crystal clear about this. Even though it has these deep roots in traditional medicine, yadong is a strong alcoholic drink with active herbal ingredients. It is not for everyone, and it needs to be treated with caution and respect. The sources are very, very specific about who needs to avoid yadong completely. Because it messes with your circulation and has to be processed by your liver, anyone with high blood pressure, heart disease, or any liver conditions should stay far away. And it should go without saying, it is absolutely not safe for pregnant women. And this isn't just some theoretical risk. The fact that this stuff is often unregulated can have deadly consequences. This is a real-world tragedy, where people died after drinking a street-side formula that was made with a toxic ingredient, in this case, parts of a toad. It is a brutal reminder of the dangers of unregulated products. So that brings us all the way back to our big question. Is yadong a powerful folk medicine, or is it a risky indulgence? The honest answer is it's kind of both. It represents this incredible depth of traditional knowledge, but without proper regulation and informed, careful use, it carries very real dangers. So in the end, it seems the true wisdom isn't what's in the jar, but in the knowledge and caution of the person drinking it.